New at 10, Bexar County street crime deputies catch up with a suspect, and not on the streets, but rather in the ceiling. Eyewitness News reporter Mariah Medina has details about the fugitive with 8 warrants.
BCSO street crime deputies searched for over 30 minutes last night for 26-year-old suspect DeMarcus Lavelle Stoughton.
He had 8 Bexar County warrants for his arrest. When deputies initially went to the artist in Salado Falls apartments on Benz Engelman, they were told he was not at home. But deputies checked his apartment and found drywall from the ceiling on the floor in one of the bedrooms. That led deputies to believe Stoughton may have been hiding in the attic. After checking the attic, deputies found Stoughton hiding several apartments over. They arrested him without incident. Stoughton had initially been stopped by street crime deputies on December 26, but ran off and could not be found.
Stoughton is now charged with evading arrest. That's in addition to the 8 other charges, which include possession of marijuana, criminal mischief, and unlawful carry of a firearm. Reporting from the city's northeast side, Mariah Medina, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.